Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Binner here and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a sad day, everyone. And by today, I actually kind of mean last week, because the incident I'm about to talk about in today's video actually kind of happened about 7 days ago. The only reason why this video is out today is because I may or may not have procrastinated this video for 7 days, but that's not important, okay? So yeah, the reason why today is a sad day, everyone, is because recently, one of the key game mechanics that keeps one of my most critical money farms running was recently removed from Hypixel Skyblock. And because this game mechanic has been removed from Hypixel Skyblock, my money farm is now
ruined forever.
And yeah, that kind of sucks. Now, some of you guys who have been on my channel for quite a while might already know what farm I'm referring to, but for those of you who don't, it's time for me to tell you guys the story all the way from the start. So this story kind of begins roughly about 3 months ago when someone on the Hypixel Skyblock forums discovered a new way to making money in Hypixel Skyblock, which can make you a crap ton of money. The idea was to use this armor set in Hypixel Skyblock known as the Unstable Dragon Armor Set. Basically, how this farm works is due to a game mechanic that the Unstable Dragon Armor has, which is to strike nearby mobs with lightning every few seconds or so, which basically allows you to kill all the mobs in your mob farm. So now, if you combine this armor set with a very special axe in Hypixel Skyblock known as the Radius Axe, which gives you 20 coins per monster kill, you could potentially build a farm like this farm that I have over here, which is a Tarantula farm, and AFK overnight to get a ton of coins. So when this thing was available, people were making like 10 million coins a night simply from AFKing in this farm, and obviously that's kind of, you know, a little bit broken. So obviously, due to how great this money making method was, I couldn't, like, you know, miss out on it. So I went ahead and got myself an Unstable Dragon Armor Set, a Radius Axe, and I built one of these farms for myself to AFK in, and it was great. I basically only managed to use this farm for about 2 days before it got patched, and just from 2 days of AFK, I managed to make like around 15 million coins. 15 million coins is a lot of money, but of course the farm had to be patched because that's kind of a bit broken, and if the admins left the farm running for a few weeks, the economy of Hypixel Skyblock would be destroyed forever. So I guess the farm was patched a few days later, but back then when the admins patched the farm, they did not completely patch it. You see, what the admins did at the time was to remove the Radius Axe ability. So basically what happens is, when you AFK in that farm, the Radius Axe will no longer work and will not give you the 20 coins anymore, but the lightning part of the Unstable Dragon Armor Set still worked, meaning the farm wasn't as great as it once was, but it still works, which is good enough for it to be good. You see, the thing is, that farm still made me more money than Clay Minions would, which was, you know, the best passive money making method at the time. So I just basically thought, what's the point of removing the farm? I mean, I'm still gonna make more money from the farm, so I left the Tarantula farm there and used it as my main money making source for the past few months. But you see, there still exists a slight problem with the Tarantula farm. You see, the way the Tarantula farm works is it generates me money by producing a ton of string and spider eyes, which by itself doesn't actually sell for much to NPCs. So basically, selling my string to NPCs was not really a great idea because they wouldn't pay me much for it. And instead, the better way to make money off enchanted string and enchanted spider eyes is to sell it on the auction house. The reason why people pay more money for enchanted string is because enchanted string is actually used in crafting the Runan's bow as well as spider boots, which are two rather critical items in Hypixel Skyblock that you pretty much can't live without. But here's the deal, relying on the auction house for your main source of income in Hypixel Skyblock poses a huge risk because the auction house is rather unstable, especially for commodities such as enchanted string, which isn't really extremely high in demand. You know, unlike summoning eyes, which are extremely high in demand, and the price of summoning eyes are, you know, rather stable on the auction house, but it's not the same with string. So basically, sometimes my stack of enchanted string will sell over 200,000 coins, a crap ton of money, and you know, I'll be making a crap ton of profits. But there's also times where people would bid nothing for my enchanted string, and I'll make nothing of all my enchanted string, which isn't great either. So I thought of a brilliant solution to the problem, which was to sell the enchanted string to you guys for a very fair price of 100,000 coins. Now listen, I know some of you guys might be commenting in the comment section right now, Binner, 100,000 coins for a stack of enchanted string is so overpriced. You're scamming your fans for money. But listen, okay, back in the day, 100k for enchanted string was a good price because prices were slightly higher back then because there was a higher demand. But nowadays, everyone has a Runan's bow already, so like, no one's gonna pay jack for the enchanted string now. So yeah, basically, because I'm selling all of my string yield to you guys, all my Hypixel Skyblock live stream just pretty much became like a Binner selling string live stream, which, you know, I'll call the Binner string shop. So yeah, basically every time I live stream, it'll be the opportunity for you guys to buy a crap ton of enchanted string, and it kind of became like an ongoing thing in the channel, where basically everyone will know me as that one dude that for some reason is still selling enchanted string because I have an ancient Tarantula farm that no one uses anymore. But yeah, I guess my reputation precedes me. But here's the deal, you see, the reason why people would buy enchanted string from me is because there is actually one other added benefit to buying string from Binner. You see, so here's the deal, because back then when you do trades, you're not allowed to put money in. Like, as you guys know, nowadays, if you want to do any sort of Hypixel Skyblock trade, you are actually able to put coins into the trade. But back then, that wasn't really a thing. So basically, what people had to do was to transfer money through the auction house. So basically, you would have to bid on a cobblestone I put up on the auction house to pay for the enchanted string I'll give you. But here's the deal. Sometimes if you get lucky, there will be certain individuals with low functioning brains that would outbid your bid on the auction house. So basically, let's say you bid 300k on a cobblestone to buy 3 stacks of enchanted string from me. And then this guy would outbid your 300k on the auction house, and then you would get the 3 stacks of enchanted string for free. So basically, if you bought enchanted string from Binner, you have like a small chance of getting it for free because there'll be that one idiot that outbids you. So basically, there was pretty much no reason for you not to buy string from me. I mean, it was a great deal, man. Like, not only is a fair price, you also get a small percentage chance to get it for free because, you know, low functioning brain individuals. That pretty much was a thing for a while, but unfortunately, guys, many of you guys probably know this already. Recently, Hypixel Skyblock patched the Unstable Dragon armor set. I'll put it this way, they removed a key game mechanic in Hypixel Skyblock, which was the Unstable Dragon armor set, giving lightning to mobs around the arena. Now, I know some of you guys might be saying, Binner, this isn't a game mechanic, this is a bug in Hypixel Skyblock. But the reason why I'm calling it a game mechanic, okay, is because the description of the Unstable Dragon armor set literally says sometimes strikes nearby mobs with lightning. Like, it's literally the description of the armor set. So you can't say this is a bug because the armor set literally says that it's supposed to strike nearby mobs with lightning. It's supposed to be part of the game. And funnily enough, even after the patch, which is, you know, if you guys don't know what was patched, basically the Unstable Dragon armor set just doesn't strike mobs on your island anymore. Like, it just doesn't strike mobs anymore. The armor set description still isn't changed, which technically makes the armor set a lie. Like, the armor set's description is a lie because the armor set doesn't actually do that. It doesn't strike nearby mobs with lightning anymore. Like, if you want to do this Hypixel Skyblock admins, like, at least give the armor set like a different description, please, man, please. So yeah, anyways, the main point of today's video, guys, is to tell you guys that yeah, Binner string shop is no longer a thing. Yeah, the string shop will be a thing of the past, which is kind of sad. So all good things come to an end, isn't it, huh? And yeah, with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Rip string farm, I guess, but I mean, what to do about it, man? What to do about it? And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy watching this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.
Drop it like it's hot.